You drew a really clear picture in like creating value by understanding the true challenges and the problems of our customers. It sounds so basic, right? But if I looked at my own email inbox and I get all kinds of emails from McKinsey and Deloitte and Forrester and Gartner, like all the big consulting firms and Forbes and everything, and the vast majority of them are white noise because they're talking about a number of different subjects, a number of different conclusions or insights across a very broad spectrum of the industry. When they talk about something that I really care about, then it stands out. Right. And it almost feels like they're talking directly to me. So I'm very big in account based marketing, ABM, go to market strategy, and focus. So when they're talking about that, I listen, I stop, I open, I click. So it's almost like what I took away from what you're saying is the way we stand out is by being really valued and important to the very few subset of the entire market of the people that we really want to influence. Let's be good at creating value for that very tight focus. And I can't tell you how many CMOs, CROs, CSOs, CEOs that tell me, we don't have a good definition of our ICP. Again, back to a very basic. If we know exactly who we are trying to address and trying to close deals with, then we have a much better path to be relevant to them and understanding their challenges and not spending our time on data and reading and updating ourselves and researching the market. We know where we can be selective and use our time the best. So when you were just talking about how do we create value to those people, it seems so basic, but it's so important. It's so important. What are your thoughts?
Yes, Steve, absolutely agree. Now you mentioned very important point about being selective, because it's also important to understand that companies also have to be selective. And just to understand that, for example, our service, our product, the things we do it for this very segment, and we do it really good, really great. We have some cost depths, we have some internal interviews, we collect the data, we go deeply understanding what is the real problems of these companies or of these people who work in these companies, because we are talking about B2B segment. And it's much more better than when you say that we are for everyone. I'm sure you know lots of examples in different industries when big companies just wanted to go much wider to make more products for different people, for different segments, also like luxury, premium, and then we are for everyone and would like to go into mass market. And it wasn't successful. Why? Because they think that they can work absolutely with everyone. Now, if we are talking about like B2B companies, the same way, you just have to understand for whom your work, for whom your product is. And then you can just focus on it and make really good and great things. And it will be much more better, because then starting with the communication via emails, via any messages, you can really understand what is the pain points right today for these people, for these companies. And for sure, then, for example, me or you will open this message because we are really interested in that. Because, oh, yeah, it's really my pain today. Oh, how it can solve my problem. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it. And all the other just click and please send it to spam box.